What's up guys, this is Abhijit from Abhikik and today I would review some trending apps of Play Store. This is my first episode. So if you like this, do give a thumbs up and subscribe. These applications are over 1 million downloads is there. So the first game which we would talk about is a game which is known as Shadow Fight 2. This game was being invented and it was being launched about a year ago, and it has in Play Store around 100 million downloads. So this is a very great game because you have to train yourself as a martial arts specialist. There would be a trainer which you can see that he is saying something, and after qualifying certain series of specifications, you would be fighting with a fighter. This fighter would be randomly selected, and you would have some moves which you would develop around, and there are many rounds which you would play. In the first only you can stamp a feet or you can hit a shot, so it shows an animation effect which is very great, and I found out pretty decent. And the graphics was very intensive, like what we say the Tekken 8 to 4 or anything which you have played in Play Store, which you have played. So do check this game which is known as Shadow Fight 2. We also crossed the first level at a score of 81 points, and it had many levels, so do check that out. The second game, not a game but it is very popular in Android device and the Play Store, which is known as 3D Sound Ringtones. It has around 1 million downloads, so you can see there are different types of sounds which are available. You can make them ringtone out of it, you can also share them, you can assign contacts on them, you can assign to favorites. There are sounds like thunderstorms, forms, double sound effects, beats and reflections, also aura or sound effects, scary night, house sound, business talks, boat, dream, and mix sound, digital 3D messages, single note, jet passing, tensions passing, etc. You can add to favorite, and it's very great. Do check that out. You can also set ringtones out of it. It is known as 3D sound ringtones, and it has around 1 million downloads in Play Store. The third is a game, and it's very popular because beforehand on Nokia devices this kind of game was being available, and it's known as Bounce. It has also 1 million downloads in Play Store, and it was trending this month. So I tried to have an episode on this in which I would be relating to these type of games or anything which is being trending on the topic. So the thing is that you have to reach a certain point from a one point to another point based on the way you play. It is very simple, and as the level passes off, you can see that how tougher it would be. And we played and we had around 2-3 lives which I found out, and we crossed our level, and we went to the second level. That was also simple but not so difficult. So check this out, which is game is known as Bounce. It has around 1 million downloads, and it's very popular from those days when you have Nokia devices in which this Bounce game was being available on that color screen display which was being launched at the first time in Nokia 33100. So do check that out. There is a link below description. Go and surely download that. The next is also a game, and it's known as Physics Drops. This game is being designed from a way of anything which is being looking parallel. Means if you are a physics dropper person and you want to drop anything based on an inclined axis of alignment, you can check this out. There are different types of levels. You can see it has around more than 300 levels, and from the first level which we played, we saw that we have to drop this thing in the ground, and you can see how it works. The levels are simple, only you have to apply certain physics out of it. It is a very popular game, and it has around 5 million downloads. So you can see in this listing it is a second list. The last game which we will talk about is also very popular, and we played on the games. It is around 10 to 20 years ahead, and I was playing these games. It was known as Classic Bomber. So if you are a fan of Bomber games, This was the game in which a big fox was there, and they were the animation of the first stage was pretty decent, where you have to make your bomberman place bombs in such a way so that every monster would be died. So if you touch that monster, you would be killed. There was the first stage was not so difficult, but as you move on around, there are 3 to 400 stages. So to check this game, it's a very great game, and if you like this game, there is link below description. Go on. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Do subscribe. This is Abhijit signing off from Abhigik. Peace.